It's a flashing red light, so that means it's on record. Now then, just firstly, I'd just like to say again, just thanks very much for all the kind and thoughtful comments. They're absolutely brilliant. They mean a hell of a lot, I tell you. They do mean a hell of a lot. But yeah, just thought I'd do another little update. If you've not seen the other earlier videos, it's about my big brother Keith, terminally ill, and the way, just basically the way that he's been treated by the DCC, Despicable County Council. That's what I call them now. You know, Denbighshire County Council, the Despicable. And I've had a lot of support on YouTube as well. I've just been reading through the comments. I read through all the comments on Facebook, but obviously, you know, I can't reply and this and that, and for various reasons. But I just did a little on the channels that I was posting these links to: Town Talk, Denby Family, Denby Matters, and my own channel and all that. Just a thank you, basically, for, you know, people don't have to comment, but they have done, and it's absolutely, they are absolutely just, you know, you can't find the words sometimes, can you? But yeah, I spoke to Keith today. He phoned up. He wanted his usual, well, not his usual, he hasn't had it for about a week, but he likes a cold drink, and we take him, or I take him, a flask and that. But we're stuck at the moment because we haven't got a car. I've just scrapped an old car, an old Citroen that I used to run around with. That just, the MOT ran out, and it just would not have a, you know, a fresh MOT. And there's a Focus that's about to have an MOT, so I haven't got a car at the moment, so I couldn't take him his cold drink. But he's in St Asaph, the hospice, St Kentigern's in St Asaph. So yeah, and I just thought I'd do just a little update, because people have been asking, saying, oh, keep, you know, saying keep it as updated, and you know, it's the ongoing with the DCC. That's them. It's an they're absolutely they're atrocious people. I tell you, they're absolutely disgraceful, as I've been saying. But I just thought I'd just like to do this little update with Tai Clwyd, Grwp Cynefin they are now, but you know, we keep calling them Tai Clwyd, but it's Grwp Cynefin. That's the housing association that he rents his house. That's the house, you know, that he was living in. I say was, he's not going to go back. He's going to end his days in the hospice in St Asaph. And you just, you know, the difference, I tell you, Denbighshire County Council, Despicable County Council, as I call them now. He's a born and bred Denbighite. He's 61, I think he's 61, somewhere around there, 60, 61. Born and bred Denbighite, paid his council tax without fail, never been in arrears, never ever. And this is how they treat him. He's on a hospital bed, dying, and they're sending him threats to court action. I tell you, what planet are these people on? That's how they treat a Denbighite. Albeit, you know, okay, but you know, it makes it worse, doesn't it? Born and bred Denbighite, paid his council tax without fail, on time, never been in arrears, nothing like that. And the thing is, what I'm getting at, okay, fair enough, he missed a payment, he had a reminder, and I responded to that. Obviously my brother couldn't, but I responded. I let them know, I informed them the reason why. 2 weeks later, they sent him a final notice threatening him with court action. That is what I'm getting at. I don't care, one or two saying, well, these or Denbighshire or Despicable CC can be saying, oh well, it's computer generated. I'm not taking that. That is no excuse. I informed him at the very beginning that he had that first reminder, and that's how they treated him. Sent to court action, and and you're going to threaten with court, and he's got to pay the full amount and that, and he's on a hospital bed dying. And that's how Denbighshire County Council treat born and bred Denbighites who have paid for years and years and years, paid their council tax, and that's how they treat them. And I'm not going to let it go. I am not going to let it go. But I was just going to say, yeah, with Grwp Cynefin, we've got Rachel, the Macmillan welfare officer. She is absolutely fantastic. She is absolutely brilliant. She's contacted Grwp Cynefin, the housing officer, and they're fine. They're brilliant, Grwp Cynefin, where Tai Clwyd, people will probably know them as. They're a big housing association in Denby and the surrounding area, and they're fine. The housing association has said, don't worry about anything. The difference, isn't it? The difference from the people that he's actually or was renting and living in their house to Denbighshire County Council, want money for emptying his bins and God knows what. They're an absolute, I tell you, I'm not letting it go. And people, one or two have commented, and thanks very much for your support and comments and things. You've been absolutely fantastic. But I am not letting it go. I'm not like that. It's not in my personality. My brother is in a hospital. Well, he's in a hospice now. He's dying. That's where he's going to end his days. And no one is going to treat him like that. No one. I'm going to fight his corner. I'm in his corner. He can't do it. He can't possibly do it. He can't defend himself. He can't answer back. He can't do it. But I'm here for him. No one is going to treat my brother like the way he's been treated. Absolute despicable. DCC, Denbighshire County Council, despicable county council. Disgrace.